Good morning, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emery's Tarot. It's my great pleasure to be here. And yeah, I do see it as an honour reading. You know, it gives me a great deal of pleasure, a lot of emotional contentment here. So just before we get into this, I've only really got one message for you, and that is to take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Please don't try and make it fit. This could lead you to wrong conclusions, okay? So, without further ado, let's see what's going on for you. I'm picking up for a lot of you, there is stress, trying to make a decision. You're certainly seeing the past situations as, well, through pragmatic eyes now. You're not letting your emotions get in the way. There is a particular person here, possibly in a work situation that you've been struggling with. Okay, you are standing your ground. As I'm shuffling, you're showing up big time. Okay, this is Virgo energy. And you are trying to make a decision. I'm kind of getting, once you've made this decision, you will, well, there'll be no stopping you. Now, whether this decision is between two people, okay, or two different situations, work and home life, it's, you know, it's not that it's irrelevant, as the energy remains the same. All right. You do think you've been held back by the situation. Okay, you want to resolve this matter as quickly as possible. I'm getting that you're very resolute, you're very determined. Now, once you've made up your mind, there is no shift in it. Once you know direction, you've spent a lot of time thinking about it, doing a lot of reevaluating. All right. Now, I'm getting that a lot of you have made your mind up. And despite other people's opinions, you're not letting that sway your judgment. There is certain people you're leaving behind, certain situations. I'm kind of getting for some of you, so for some unexpected news coming in, and this makes you all the more determined. Okay. See what else we have here. This Knight of Swords, it's very committed, it's very focused, and I'm kind of getting this is your energy at the moment. You are certainly very focused on something, and until you achieve that goal, you will not be happy. There is a judgment call here. You're changing a lot of elements in your life. Okay, you're concentrating on your personal happiness as well. You perhaps see somebody around you as being a little bit self-absorbed, for their own self-interests. I'm getting here somebody is perhaps trying to lay the guilt trip on you, but you're staying focused. You're very resolute and very determined. Whatever your situation, you are at a crossroads, and this decision could be between a career and home life, you know, a love interest, whatever the situations, you are at a crossroads. And perhaps this decision involves being away from home, or, you know, being away from loved ones. Travel, I'm getting for some of you, there's notoriety here, perhaps a career in music that involves travel. All right, that's just for some of you. But whatever your situation, you are standing your ground. You've got your power back. You've been kind of playing it cool for a long time, and to get yourself together, you've been doing a lot of reevaluating about your life. You've been doing a lot of reevaluating about your particular relationships. In fact, a lot of areas, your career. And now you're ready to move. What else do we have here? Decisions you've made in the past. Okay, you know, perhaps it upset people. Perhaps somebody gave you some news and you're now in the process of leaving them behind. You're seeing the greater good now. You're definitely leaving. I'm getting a lot of you will travel, and at the very least, certainly detaching from your present situation. There's a lot of trust issues here. Okay. perhaps somebody who you parted from in the past because of drama. You know, there was too much drama. You just wanted a peaceful life. Okay. They perhaps left you behind to go try other ventures, whoever with, or you did. But I'm kind of getting for some of you, excuse me, take this as a sign. The inside of my bridge here on my nose is itching. Yeah, coming back on the rebound. I'm getting that you are seeing the truth about your particular situation. It's been building up, and in all this reevaluating that you've been doing, you know, you're finally seeing the truth. You just want to leave a particular situation as peacefully as you can. Okay, there has been a lot of conflict, perhaps a lot of arguments, perhaps there's been a lot of unrealistic expectations, but now there's a lot of commitment and a lot of focus. It's kind of doing a 180 U-turn, this situation of yours. And although there's trust issues to overcome, I'm kind of getting that some of you are giving somebody the benefit of the doubt, and like the jury's out on it, you know, we'll see how it develops, but you're certainly staying detached. Okay. You're trusting your intuition more. There has been a lot of regrets over this situation. Perhaps there's been a third party involvement. But what I'm getting for is a lot of happiness, a lot of celebration going forward. You feel you've put enough time and energy into a situation. You've certainly made your mind up here, right off the bat. Challenge. What's the challenge? Relocation for some of you. As I say, if this is notoriety, it could mean travel in a career. But what I am getting to is coming to some peaceful resolutions. Okay, things are turning in your favour. Things have changed drastically for you. And a lot of those changes have taken place in your character, in the way you think about everything. And I'm not getting stagnant energy here at all, which is very, very good. All right. Like I say, you perhaps put a lot of time and energy into a situation. You are now in the process of realising that big changes are necessary for you to grow forward. You are very determined. You're using a lot of willpower here. Okay. There is some temptation to retreat back to old ways, but I'm kind of getting you changing a lot of habits as well. And a lot of you are relocating, or at least visiting somebody, even taking a holiday, but I'm picking up relocation, okay, for a lot of you. What's coming towards you? Messages coming in, rather loving messages actually. Now, there could be a child to consider here as well, but I'm picking up a lot of independence here. You see, in the past, I'm kind of getting that your ability to adapt to a changing world was very restricted because of opinions, beliefs, etc., and the circumstances. Okay, perhaps there was monetary terms that wouldn't allow you to make your move. But now, because everything's changing and your values are changing, and, you know, there's a lack of compromise here. You're certainly being much more realistic. You're certainly fully aware of what you can achieve and what you can't achieve. Very good. And now you've got your power back. There's a lot of movement here. There's a different lifestyle here. You're heading for a completely different lifestyle. Mixing with new people. Your energy. Yeah, you've been wanting to change a space for a long time. You're making plans, okay. And there is, perhaps for some of you, a parental influence, but there's certainly a love interest here. Perhaps you are dealing with somebody who is a mother or a parent. You could be the parent, okay. This Queen of Cups is quite sensitive, But what I'm getting is you're balancing yourself out. You're neither too emotional nor too pragmatic. You are being pragmatic where it's needed, but you're also being very sensitive to other people's feelings. Okay, your intuition is spot on. All right, let's see what else we have here. The energy you're dealing with, somebody else, outside influences. Yeah, there's a player type energy. Okay, we've got a lot of passion here. I'm getting this is you though, travel, relocation. Perhaps you've met somebody, okay, on your travels, in your job, all right, and yeah, it's changed you in everything. I'm getting here for some of you, perhaps somebody wants your attention. They've got very unrealistic expectations. But you've certainly decided here to, like I say, right at the start, you've decided to commit to a certain path. You're making your decision and, you're letting people go. I'm kind of getting here that a lot of you have been dealing with a player type energy. Perhaps they've been married or, it's in their character. This is no judgment to fire signs here. Okay. Perhaps, the cross watchers I'm talking to now, this is just the way you are. This is the way you like life. Okay. You're very optimistic. All right. You're being viewed as a little bit too erratic, okay, no stability, but you're very enthusiastic, and Virgo, you kind of got your own plans here. All right, you're not being rushed in any way, that's for sure. A lot of you are in the process of cutting your losses and leaving a situation that is satisfactory, but it's not fulfilling. You're looking for, something very, very different, and I'm getting a very, very different lifestyle, dropping old habits. It's the energy between you. Yeah, there's a lot of passion between you, but there's also a very big decision, and a few surprises taking place. Taurus, you're in a very, very different frame of mind. This person has been in and out of your life. They disappeared perhaps without any warning. Now they're coming back, but they're coming back to finding you kind of not at home. You kind of changed. You're certainly not responding to this person. You want stability. Okay, perhaps there's a family here to consider, okay, on either side. But I'm getting an ending here. Taurus, you are kind of very much standing tall here. This is you, the Tower, and you're letting people go. The people that don't serve you anymore. What else do we have here? One more card. Oh, there you go. Contentment. You've got your zest back, Taurus, a lot of drive, making decisions. You're following your own destiny. All right, and a lot of you are relocated. Well, some of you are relocating, okay, for whatever reason, work or loved one, to be with somebody, to be with a family member, whatever, but you are on the move. But you're much more resolved now. There's a lot of continuity. You're not allowing opinions to dissuade you. You're ready. And you're ready to stand your ground with anybody that tries to change your mind. There is a victory at the end of this, with continuum, without change of mind. Okay, I'm kind of getting this message here does kind of finish things off, polishing things off, bringing peaceful resolutions to the past, and you're on your way. And you're not being persuaded otherwise. Thanks very much for watching.